Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Nations Cup group play. This is Team USA versus Team Sweden today. We've got Scott Sennin here. We've got Michael Stryker. Michael has stepped out for a moment before we started the game, but Scott is here. Scott, welcome aboard. How you doing?
Hello. I'm doing fine. Happy to be here.
Great. Well, that is great. I know it's late at night for you. Is that right, Scott?
Yeah, it's just past 10 p.m.
Just past 10 p.m. Okay. All right. Well, not crazy late, I guess. Well, I hope we can get this one wrapped up,
Yeah,
get you to bed at a
acceptable.
semi reasonable hour. Um, yeah, Michael just.
Hopefully not too soon, like in the fashion of last game versus Belarus.
Yes. Yes, I do agree with that. So, just waiting for Michael to come back, and we will send an invite and get underway.
All right.
Michael, welcome back. You're
Yeah,
on the air. You ready to go?
ready to go.
All right. I'm going to send the invite now. We are going to be. They are back. They are online, and so we are should be ready to go here. So Anton alluded to it in the Discord, but for any of those of you who did not pay attention to Nations Cup last year, we had an absolute nail biter with Team Sweden. Wound up with only about 15 seconds left on our timer, and it ended up being a tie. So wild game there. And hope this one is just as entertaining. And away we go. Okay. Uh, well, a lot of good stuff here. We got Purge and Decal. So what? We go 4-4, and you guys are Austria people? I don't really care.
I prefer Austria. Do you like socialist or do
All
you
right.
like purge as the headline?
Um,
I,
let's do
I think I like. I was gonna say I think I like purge because we've got Deco, so we want to drive DefCon down quick, and we really don't. I don't know. We don't need to worry. And then again, we don't need to worry about the Mid East because we're gonna dump it at the end. So maybe socialist is better, and you attack Europe.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think, Scott? So I think we're gonna. It's pretty clearly we're 5 year planning Middle East. Um, and so yeah, I guess if they go 3-3-2, then certainly socialist. The question is if they go 4-4-2. Scott, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm still plugging in the hand, but if we just coup down, I mean, I think ideally we wouldn't dump Middle East, right? We don't want to give them necessarily two back-to-back ARs. If it doesn't work out in Europe, we would want to hold it 5-year plan to dump EU, right?
I prefer to
But
dump Mid East strongly.
Yeah, I think we
okay,
can
They
dump it.
get one extra. They get one extra op from containment, but you get a second card. You get one more card to draw, one more chance to get D style. You get three extra ops compared to just playing Mid East. Yeah, I think it's much better. And you don't even have to worry about Mid East, and maybe they spend some of their time and effort there as well.
All right. So you guys like SocGov's. So you like SocGov's coup Italy?
I think I like SocGov's coup Italy, and then we can still do IP War and ROM to get DEF CON down if we need it.
Okay, and then try and
We
fight
probably
Fraser
will
that
have
way.
to do
all right.
the
Scott, are
cooing
you okay?
ourselves
You okay with that,
because
Scott?
they won't have a
Yeah,
coup
yeah,
op.
yeah. I'm fine with
All
that.
right, we'll,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
try that.
Do it.
All right, CNS. Okay, one West Germany, two Italy, and we're gonna coup Italy with Purge, right?
Sounds good.
And
Yep.
okay, not great, but fine. Um,
Good enough.
now we are quite low on ops because we now have to spend another AR taking Italy. Then I guess we got a coup, then decall, then containment, then 5 year plan.
Yeah, which means you decall at DEF CON 3.
Yeah, which I think is fine. Although they'll certainly get at least one into France here.
Yeah, so maybe you just don't, I don't know, we'll see, but maybe you don't DEF CON, maybe you don't decall into the one stab African battlegrounds. But we'll see what they do.
Yeah. with the Italy.
But good
coup,
news is
yeah.
I definitely think we're playing 5-year plan because we're not going to be dominated in either Europe or Asia.
Yeah.
Right.
Now the other thing is Romania's a good event here, but we need. I think we're going to need the one op to get DEF CON down
Absolutely.
unless they coup for us. So we're not going to be able to event it. I assume next we should just go. Should we just go Romanian, Italy, and that's it? Should we overprotect Italy? I think we could probably wait to overprotect Italy till later in the turn.
But we don't have, I don't know. Well, I guess we'll have containment and we'll have 5-year plans, so maybe you can wait.
Yeah, I feel like we have to overprotect Italy with. If we don't overprotect Italy next AR, we have to overprotect it with containment, which means we're not cooing with containment. Because I don't
Yeah,
think.
we're probably going to be, yeah. We're not doing next turn. I mean, unless they don't go to France, I suppose.
Yeah. Because I mean, I think we ideally would want a decall at DEF CON 3. Then they have to do something to defend the decall, and then we coup and lock down, potentially lock down African one stabs or whatever. But we'll see how it ends up turning out.
So we're thinking of cooing not this next AR because we'll retake Italy, but coup the AR following. Is that right?
I think.
That's what I anticipate.
Yeah, I think it's a coup.
Okay, so-
Obviously, wait and
Yeah.
see.
I think it's
do
retake
we-
Italy,
do
coup,
we wanna just-
decall, and yeah.
I'd be fine. Well, depending if they move in Pakistan or not. Because the timing is awkward. But I don't feel the need to coup with a 2-op, is what I'm saying.
Agreed.
Like we could just use Indo-Pac, fill overprotect Italy, and then coup with Romanian versus
Yeah.
the other way
Yeah, I don't have
around.
a problem with that either.
So that's I guess my question. Okay, 3. This should go France, Pakistan, and something else. Yeah. Okay, that makes perfect sense. All right. So Indo-Pac, I think do we want to just go to Italy? We could also go 1 Italy, 1 France. We could go 1 Italy, 1 South Korea. What do you guys like?
Mhm. France is nice for that access, but I guess we're gonna have it anyway.
Yeah, we're probably going to decall into Algeria.
Right.
But we've already got adjacency to France, but it wouldn't be bad to get into France.
Just give them something more to do.
Yeah, that puts more pressure on them. Yeah.
We are going to lose Pakistan and India because we're punting the war. So we really need to make sure we get South Korea, though, also. But I'm fine with this. You guys want to just do
Well,
this?
hopefully we get Thailand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I think that's
I'm
fine.
fine with this. All right.
okay with that.
All right. They will, I assume, go into India. And then with our 1-op, we can coup Pakistan. You want to coup Pakistan next? Or do you want to coup Panama next?
If they don't fill it, Pakistan, I'm fine with the Pakistan coup, but I think Panama's better if they do.
Yeah, Panama looks better because you're never going to get, you're not going to, I don't think you're going to get into Pakistan. You may knock them out of Panama, which is nice.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think what's
Well, they may re-coup, which wouldn't be bad also.
Yeah. So I think what Scott says is right. If they just leave the 1 in Pakistan and we coup with a 1-op, we've got a shot. 5 or a 6 gets us 1 in there. If they fill Pakistan, then we need a 6 to really do anything. So I think Panama's better at that point. But what you're also right, Michael, that if they coup Panama back in response to our coup, that's fantastic for us. Or we can just roll a 1. But I don't think I would doubt they would jam Italy before they would retake France and West Germany. At least. Oh, big old 4.
All right. Yeah, I'm fine with that Panama coup.
All right. You go with the Panama coup, Michael?
Yeah, I think you just could.
All right. Well,
Yep.
that's a good roll.
Well,
All right. Well, we're probably Asia's just going to be bad.
Well, it depends on what we do with Dika. I mean, it's not going to be good. You're right, but I don't know that we're going to be dominating Asia. Like, are we going to, I guess we have to see what they do, but I'm not sure if it's deco to the African one stabs or if it's deco to 1 to South Africa and 3 to Southeast Asia.
Right. So we can't really
If you take
threaten.
Laos,
Well, I mean,
take
we can threaten it from
Indonesia, you know,
play
you're
it.
going to have 6 more ops to spend.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that we're going to be dominating Asia. We'll see.
We'll see what they see where they go here.
Yeah, containment's an unfortunate card. You know, just a free 2-op card would be fine here.
Yep. Yeah. Guilt free 2-up would be nice. I also would like to take Europe domination, but I don't know that we're going to have the ops to do that.
Well, we've got 6 more ops
Yeah.
after we deco, so we've got some spare ops coming toward us.
All right.
Well,
So decall. I guess what I would do is maybe something like this. And then if they want to coup an African one stab, we can't use China. That's right, we can't use China.
no, it's an empty threat.
That's right. They don't know that, but we can't use China.
Right.
So we could do.
I mean,
we could do.
alternatively, we could hedge and just take both of the 1 stabs in Southeast Asia and just do Angola, Zaire. If we don't lose both of those battlegrounds if they coup, and if they don't coup, then we get a coup containment.
Yeah, I kind of like doing. If we do this, then and they coup, we can't use China to flip Thailand. But they don't know that. So do you think? I don't know, Michael. What do you think? What do you?
I just like this completely. If we're gonna do it, we ought to just put 1 straight into Thailand, and then the threat is real.
Okay, so 1 Thailand.
But I think I might prefer Laos, Thailand, Indonesia, South Africa, and just, you know, and then they've got to take a bad coup at the end of the turn.
Okay, so really
So
for Asia.
They fix. We use containment for Italy, Portugal. Is that the follow-up?
Yeah, something like that. And then you've got 5-year plan to, I don't know. You can work on South Korea or something. I guess you might end up dominated, but or maybe even you can hold on country count if you take Vietnam or you take Burma. But yeah, something either this or you go to the 1 stabs in Africa, but you also at least break Thailand. You don't just threaten it; you break it and you take it if they coup.
So you're thinking more like that?
Yeah, something like that, or maybe something like that.
So
and then you're cooing. I guess you're cooing Iran.
And they don't. Yeah, if we do this and they don't coup, then we're cooing with containment, and then we'll use 5-year plan to overprotect Italy and takes Portugal. Does that sound right?
Yeah, I think I prefer the other way better, actually.
I'm good with either one. Scott, what do you like?
I like this setup better just because it's more aggressive.
All right, I kind of like locking down the African one stabs too. And then if we coup, we can get we get the 2 VPs for Milops. Maybe we get a big roll in Iran too. And then I'm fine using 5-year plan. Michael, you okay with this?
Yeah, I think we'll be spending our containment in the Mideast though, which we're dumping.
Yeah.
Oh, as with the coup, you mean?
Yeah, we'll be spending resources in a region that's not going to score. Where I think we'd be better off spending the resources in Asia.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But maybe they'll coup and then we'll get the best of it.
Yeah. Suck up. So I guess so. If they don't,
Yeah,
if
we're
they,
not gonna. We're not.
if they don't
I'm sorry. Go
coup,
ahead.
we're cooing Iran. If they do coup, we'll then take Thailand with containment. I think that's pretty straightforward. And then 5-year plan needs to overprotect Italy. Ideally, overprotect Italy and takes Portugal because Romanian is gone and is not going to get us that non-battleground. So Portugal gets us Dom.
Yeah.
Or I guess we could take Greece if they take Portugal. But they'd probably take France before they take Portugal. Okay, that's nice to see. Okay, yeah, they got to put 2 in there. Yep, that makes sense. All right. Battlegrounds, you go check. And then an Iran coup.
Right.
Okay, we roll the 1. All right, so guys, we think this is if they don't, assuming they don't take Portugal here, you want to go Italy, 1 Italy, 2 Portugal.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, that looks right. But let's see what they do. Okay. All right, not a bad turn 1. We're behind in Asia, but we knew we would be if we were going to coup Italy. And we got into the we locked down the African 1 stabs. We ideally don't want to eat. We really don't want to eat a coup in Angola from CIA next turn, so that would be not good. But we really don't want to we really don't want to get jammed with Truman in Italy and then lose that. So we'll see what they do.
Yeah, South Korea is pretty open. Not seeing the war.
Yep.
Another vulnerability. Algeria is open.
Michael, do you want to go? Would you want to go Zaire? Okay, Fidel, they're going to space it. All right, so the original plan was 1 Italy, 2 Portugal. That sets up an an Europe dom that they can't break unless they jam. They cannot break. Or we could be a little more conservative. I feel strongly about the Italy overprotect. I guess maybe I don't feel that strongly about it because France isn't full. So if they jam Italy and flip it with Truman, we could just take France. Would you guys want to go something like Portugal Zaire instead and not overprotect Italy? What do you guys think?
I don't like that.
You don't like that? Okay. You want to do the overprotect?
I dislike it. I definitely want to overprotect Italy.
Okay, then do you
whether you want to go 2 to Portugal or you want to go 1 to Zaire and 1 somewhere else, I'm okay with, but definitely want to overprotect Italy.
All right. Well, then how about what do you guys think about this?
Yeah.
If we don't take Europe down.
Yeah, I think that's the alternative.
The CIA is coming next turn.
Even though I think I prefer Portugal better, frankly.
You like Portugal over Zaire?
Might as well get the domination. You're not changing domination by doing this.
No, we're not changing about domination, but CIA is not seen, and if we get CIA, we're going to probably give it. If they get it, it's a great.
We're probably going to hold it if we get CIA.
Yeah, if we get it, I would absolutely hold it in this situation.
Okay.
You've got the China card. You're not gonna. We're playing 5-year plans, so you're not gonna. You're not gonna be threatened with it. It's just
Okay. All right. So we're
something that
gonna
you're gonna
then,
defer.
if we get CIA, we'll hold it. If and we're just gonna hope they don't get it, headline it, and flip and goal. This is our play.
Yeah, I think I
All right.
like this better.
I'm fine with this. This is good
All
for
right.
VPs now, not later.
Do it.
Ideally, CIA just waits to come out till turn 3, and then they get it. That would be great. Algeria is also contested, so we need to keep that in mind. Because if they headline CIA coup Angola, we get Algeria, so that's something.
Well, South Korea's open too. I
Yeah,
think that may be more of a priority than Algeria at this
yeah,
point.
yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with the war. All right, we need to see Europe turn 2 and not Asia.
So they only got one up out of containment too, which is nice.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, and they did take Italy, so we don't get would have hit it with the 6. Okay, we get Europe, which is great. We get CIA, which is not great.
Ooh, we can headline Europe
This is
safely.
just a Europe
Is that
headline, right?
Is there anything that can stop us? Marshall's not going to do it, is it? No.
Marshall won't do anything.
Mhm.
I mean, Marshall's a
does come
great
out, we'll
headline for
definitely
them.
want it.
Marshall's a fantastic headline for them, but it doesn't stop Dom. I think it's a clear Europe headline, right?
Yeah, it's got to be Europe. I don't think anything
So-
stops it.
No, nothing
It's
stops
only
it.
going to possibly get
And
worse.
if they headline Marshall, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, we
sucks.
lose it if they headline
Yeah.
Marshall.
Yep, that sucks. Okay, well, okay, so we have CIA. We could go to Zaire and give it.
That's true.
Just
Um,
like
because we don't what because if we don't do that, what else are we doing? We're cooing Iran.
we're cooing somewhere.
We're cooing Iran
We're cooing and getting our mill off.
with. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Just
Yeah. Okay. So we want to coup then. Yeah. I guess we should.
What's
just-
our So okay, so are we gonna what is our space card? Any?
I don't think I wouldn't space anything here.
Yeah.
Well, I guess maybe Japan. Maybe you space Japan if you.
Well,
because
we,
you're not
we,
holding
we
it.
may need to do
and
a
North
trade.
sectors.
We may need to do the South Korea trade up here, but I
Well, you know what you could also do is the other thing. If they don't play Asia quickly, if you can get to South Korea and take it, then you can China card into Japan, hold Japan and CIA.
yeah,
Right.
yep. But all right, I'm fine just cooing around with Vietnam. Do you guys want to do that?
I wouldn't use Vietnam. They'll go to Vietnam.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they won't, but.
But we
I'm trying to
can't
see.
country
I guess we're
count
not going to be able to
anyway.
beat them
Yeah.
on country count, are we?
I don't think they're going to
There's
country
no
count us.
chance
And
to hold
also,
them
it's
on
turn 2.
country count.
Vietnam's going to come back.
Oh yeah, Vietnam's fine then.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I guess Vietnam's
Okay.
fine. Yeah, I like Iran better.
Ah,
So you can flip
better
that
than
if
one.
they don't overprotect it.
yeah. Okay. Well, we rolled big. I guess maybe Egypt would have been better if we'd known we were going to roll a 5. But all right. Okay, so we got our mill ops. They will not get mill ops. We're clearly, obviously holding CIA now. What do we want to do next? So getting into South Korea or taking Algeria or both seems to be the priority, right? Or what about this Pakistan flip?
Flip Pakistan if they don't overprotect it. That's the first thing.
Yeah,
It'd be good to get control of Iran too, because we need presence in the Mideast before the end of the turn, no matter what. So one into Iran's not going to hurt.
yeah.
But I like Iran. I mean, assuming they overprotect Pakistan. I like South Korea, and I do like playing the China card to flip Japan if we don't see Asia coming out early.
Okay, big old 4-op.
Veto, they are full of ops.
Yep, and they are going to overprotect one there. Okay. All right, well, that's smart.
All right. Just take Iran here?
Yeah, do we
Or
want
are
to...
you thinking
I think I prefer
South
South Korea
Korea?
here. I like South Korea here.
So do you want to take... You want to do something like that?
No, I like 2 into South Korea.
Okay, so...
I mean, that doesn't stop domination. I feel like Iran's
No,
pretty
but
important.
well, we've got Iraq. I mean, you're going to be able to get presents. You're not going to, I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not
but
too
we have a chance of
concerned.
not only getting presents, we have a chance of
I
at least
like taking
tying the
Iran.
region.
Um,
3-1. I was fine with that 3-1. One in South Korea.
I feel like we need to get one in South Korea, but like we can't. I'm thinking about our ops. We got to get, if we want to get 2 into South Korea, and then another 2 into South Korea, and then and then a China card play into Japan. That's 3 ARs. Then we've also got to get presence in the Middle East.
How do you feel about 2 South Korea and 1 Iran? That's kind of awkward for them in the Middle East and Muslim Rev coming out mid-war.
I'm fine with that.
I'm
Michael,
just
is that
not
all
as
right with you?
concerned about Iran. They've got Libya.
Well, just because we need to get presence by the end of the turn.
Yeah, but you can put 2 into Iraq to get presents.
More
I mean,
thinking of
is
the
Iran
long
better than
term, but
Iraq?
Sorry, what were
I
you?
just don't know why we potentially give up a battleground.
Yeah, I feel like I like 2 Iran, 1 South Korea. If they try the war, if they and then we'll get South Korea by the end of the turn. They can't do this
With what,
stops them
the
from
China
doing
card?
yeah. I mean, we can
Because
put these.
Japan is kind of risky.
Yeah. I don't know. I like taking Iran, then we don't have to worry about Middle East presence for the rest of the turn, and we can just focus on
Right.
filling this. You all right with this, Scott?
Yeah, either this or the two South Korea, 1 Iran. I'm fine with either of those.
All right, we're gonna have an 8 VP lead, which will be nice if they don't have Asia. If they do have Asia, then we'll have a 2 VP lead.
Did they? Oh, well, there's Asia.
Okay, they had. All right. Well, all 3 early war regions are scored now. Do we want to just go ahead and put 2 more into South Korea?
I would be fine personally holding off, hoping they take France. Frees up special a little bit more and Truman, and we just space defectors because I don't want to have to give up that VP if we don't have
No,
to.
I don't want to space defectors. We don't have the ops to even get to South Korea if we're doing a lot of that.
Yeah.
So are we playing Japan for ops? Or are we going to space that? I'd be fine spacing that, spacing something.
I'd rather space Japan than space defectors.
Okay.
Okay. I'm fine space Japan.
Well, then
do you want to just do that
playing,
now, or do you want to go into South Korea?
or we could.
I want to
Yeah,
get at least
yeah.
1 more into South Korea.
So then defectors, Zaire, and then 1 into South Korea.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, something like that I'd prefer.
Yeah, this seems good.
Okay.
All right. Well, the Portugal play and not going Zaire turned out to be definitely the right play because we were not with their Marshall headline. We were definitely not getting domination without it. So that turned out to be great. I like that we took Iran, given that they had Asia and there was no way we were going to dodge domination with weird Japan stuff. Okay, this should just be Libya, I assume. Oh, they're going to go into Iraq. All right.
So, do we just take South Korea here? Special?
Yes.
I'm fine with that.
Well, no, well, I was going to say do event first, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right, that's fine. All right, and then Truman goes. So and then we're spacing U.S. Japan.
Justin, how many cards in the draw deck?
There are 7.
Yep.
Oh, interesting. They decided to go Canada. Okay, and they're going to take Middle East Dom.
Do we want to space here in the hopes that they take France?
Yeah, the fact that
Yes.
it's a 3-1 is awkward. At 2-1, we could have just gotten right back in. So what are there any big guilt-free 3-ops left? Because I was spacing U.S. Japan is fine, but is this crazy? That might be crazy. Just give it jam
Warsaw
Japan.
is the only
Well, that gives us Warsaw gives us Dom
3.
back.
Okay.
I-
And all they have left is Suez and D-Stall. So the only 3s left.
Michael, is this too crazy, or you want to just space Japan?
No, I don't think that's crazy at all. I guess, but I'm not sure what the follow-up is, even if they don't.
Well, if they ignore it, we
Protect
play
it.
China, take Japan, and then it's ours for the whole game.
Yeah, you could do that. It's a bit risky holding CIA, but
Yeah, but a duck and 5-year plan.
Yeah,
is-
and playing it at the final AR too. I mean, they just poke something in Asia and then they use China and flip it back. South Korea,
Yeah.
North Korea.
You're right. Okay. All right. Maybe that's not the play. You want to just space it? Or we could give.
I mean,
or we could give
I'm not
Japan.
against it.
We could also give Japan because
Yeah.
it doesn't affect domination, and we could do something like take Iraq, and fight in the Middle East.
That's also true. It gives them something to do. We know Nasser's coming out.
Yeah, we know Nasser's coming out. They'll want to
Um,
take Libya. We do this. We could do something like that, and I don't know, one South Africa or something. That
South
stops-
Africa?
That stops Middle East Dom, gives us a chance to fight there, and then we can always, we could jam Japan later if we wanted to with this card out of the deck. Michael, what do you think? Do you just want to space it? I kind of like it.
no, I'm actually fine with this. This is
Yeah.
okay.
All right, you go with this, Scott?
And then
I
South
mean,
Africa.
I don't.
You go with South Africa as the
Yeah.
6th, or do you want to go Syria? Well, that we could probably wait on that.
Oh, that's true. Oh, well, Middle East already
Syria is
out.
only going to help us if we
Um,
get Nasser, flip Egypt, and then score the Dom. I don't think we can go. South Africa
Yeah.
seems fine. You okay with that, Michael?
South Africa seems good.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, let's do this.
Or wait. Do you want to? Do you want to do Truman first if we're going to use Japan?
Too
I
late
mean,
now.
I'm not sure that we do, but I guess you lose the opportunity perhaps to get Iraq, but more flexibility at the end. I don't know. It probably doesn't make much difference.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you're right. Ending the term with a 1-up isn't great. So what should we do with that 1-up?
But maybe I don't know. Maybe they take France for us if we're lucky. I doubt they will. But
Yeah.
especially since they went to Canada. But we'll
Well,
see.
they're in an awkward situation if they. Oh, well, maybe not. Since I Suez is unseen. Yeah. Okay, this looks like Nasser.
Okay, so blockade of Distal.
Um,
All right, well, we're giving him
I,
Truman. Uh,
I'm not against that Syria play. We take it, they coup somewhere in Africa with CIA. We put that CIA op in Egypt. We've got Dom.
I'm fine with Syria. I don't see where else is great.
I don't. I prefer
Assuming
to
they
go
play.
South
This
Africa.
is yeah,
Yeah, I
that
mean, we're just
South
assuming they're going to
Africa.
make a play. We don't know what they're holding. There's no reason. I mean, they don't have to have NASA or anything.
No, they don't. They
And
don't have to, but
besides,
that's
and then
is
you're
what I'm.
also, it only helps if they draw Mideast next turn as well. I mean, that's a lot of, I don't know, that seems a lot of ifs to me. I'd rather go to Battlegrounds.
Okay, well, the only real
All right,
battleground we
so
can
just
do is South Africa.
South Africa. Yeah.
Yeah, South Africa, North Korea. I mean, you do want to be overprotected in both of those eventually.
Yeah, we could probably wait on that because we have China, and it doesn't affect domination. I'm fine with just South Africa. That's fine.
What did they? What did they get rid of with blockade?
Destall.
East now.
All right, you guys okay
Yeah, I
with
think
South
I
Africa?
prefer North Korea, but
You want to do North
okay.
Korea? I'm
Yeah,
fine
yeah.
either way. What do you like, Scott?
I would rather do South Africa.
All right, let's just do South Africa.
They're gonna
Either way,
take
it's fine.
Libya here. They've got an obligation.
Yeah, I agree, Scott. I mean, they definitely want to take Libya, whether or not they have Nasser. But yeah, getting Libya makes sense, especially if they do have it. And it's annoying that we don't have access to Algeria. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. So, all right. So right now, country count, they have 5 to our 4. So we could do this. We could do the greedy Warsaw, but then they'll just put 1 in Turkey, and that stops it.
Yeah.
So we could just give up on the idea of getting Europe Dom and do 4 in the battlegrounds. What do you guys think? You guys want to go greedy Warsaw and try and aggressively fight them on country count later? Or do you want to just be the safe Warsaw?
What do you think they're gonna do with their ops?
Well, if we do
Like
this,
Libya.
it'll be 1 Turkey, 1 Libya,
Yeah.
and what else?
Somewhere probably maybe South
I'm
Africa. I don't
fine
know,
with the
something
greedy
not
Warsaw,
huge.
honestly. Like, I'm fine with
I
it.
don't. No, I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't
Okay.
like it.
I don't
We're
like
spending
it
4
either
on
unless saving that extra op, like making them use that one op is valuable to us.
No,
Which
yeah, it really isn't because, yeah, the 1 op isn't that valuable.
I feel like
They would probably go South Africa or Israel or something. All right, well, we could just do. Do you want to take Independent Reds also? That's right. Independent Reds is also unseen, right?
yeah, that's coming out.
So maybe we should go
Yeah.
like Bulgaria or Hungary or something weird.
You could go Austria. Just go Austria.
You want to do Austria? That's fine with me.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
true.
care.
Austria makes sense.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. Well, we're
Yeah.
gonna do this. That's fine. Okay, they'll go Libya, and then maybe take some Southeast Asian countries. Forgot to be nice to those guys. So now that's done. Okay, so next turn,
Let's redraw D-stall. But failing that, we're just going to, we'll give CIA. Okay. Oh, and UN is still to come. So, okay. We knew they were going to do that.
UN is still around there.
And we get it.
There it is. Beautiful.
All right.
So I only have knowing 3 of their cards. Seems low.
Yeah, they
I
have.
don't know, Michael. I see Master, Cambridge, and
Korean,
Formosa.
Master, Formosa.
We have
I
Korean.
know we've got Korean.
Cambridge,
Yeah.
Nassau, Formosan, yeah. Okay.
No, that's right. There were 7 in the draw deck, so we got the first 4. They got 3, and they didn't keep 1, so that makes sense.
So we could do Vietnam. Then we give CIA, and we can use CIA to take Burma.
We're not UNing?
Oh, sorry.
CIA.
What am I saying? Of course, we're UNing CIA. So never mind that. We could still headline Vietnam. Fidel's the other obvious headline. Fidel really sucks to get defectored is the only issue. Whereas Vietnam getting defectored is so what? And Vietnam, maybe we should
like
take some Southeast Asian countries. What do you guys like?
Isn't that great?
Of course we're winning.
Do we want to? Is eventing Suez worth it? Probably not,
No.
especially with our ops. I mean, I feel like I would just probably go Fidel. Vietnam isn't that great. Just take Vietnam with Vietnam.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we're going to be able to use that bonus.
That's fine with me. Michael, do you want to? What do you like, Michael?
Either way is fine.
All right, we're just gonna hope.
It sucks if it gets
Fidel,
defectored,
yeah.
but it's just.
I don't think it's that big a deal if it gets
The turtle.
defector.
Okay. All right. Well, now we're eventing the war. All right. Well,
Right.
now I feel like we should
wanna
UN
take,
CIA right away. Should we UN CIA right away?
Oh, right.
So that 5-year plan doesn't hit it. So the 5-year
Or
plan
we
doesn't
play
hit
Indy
UN.
Reds. Or we play Indy Reds now and take South Africa. Before they have a potential chance to take it or play Romanian.
That's right, Michael. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I think Indy Res is better.
Indy Reds? You like Indy Reds here? This is fine with me.
Yeah, I mean, if they, on the very off chance they redrew 5-year plan, and if they get lucky and they hit UN, we can still play the China card.
Yeah. Yes, we don't lose the game if they.
No, they're going to hit CIA.
Yeah, just let them hit CIA.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even know if they would event 5-year plan if they have it, because they're just as likely to hit CIA as anything else. I guess they probably would. Well, they know we have the
They
China
do
card,
know
so
we
it's
have
not like they.
UN.
Okay, that's too bad.
So
All right.
we've got nothing to do.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know. Just
so we could UN CIA.
just CIA into Israel. Just want to push for battlegrounds.
We could just space NORAD. We're definitely spacing it.
It's true.
But UNing CIA is good because those are known cards. So
Yeah.
we could UN CIA take Vietnam. That frees up Vietnam to do something else.
Yeah, that's also true.
Michael, you okay with
Yeah,
that?
Yeah.
I'm looking at like playing into Malaysia. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, though.
I feel like if we
With
had
the
see, if we
idea of getting
headlined
Malaysia
Vietnam,
and Vietnam.
I feel like that would have made sense. But given that
Well, yeah, we've got 6 ops. We've got 1 from CIA, 3 from Suez, 2 from Vietnam, event Korean, space NORAD. So we really just need to think what we want to do with 6 ops.
so
You know, you could try to put 5 into Israel and 1 into Vietnam, or You could try to, I mean, we may want to play the Korean War just to see if we're going to need to overprotect the Koreans or not. May want to just space NORAD. We could punt the decision also,
yeah.
but we've got 6 ops to
All
play
right,
with. Is the
let's
bottom
just
line.
space NORAD now. I don't think they're going to do anything that. Let's just space NORAD. You guys okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with punting it.
Okay, we hit the roll. And they missed theirs, so no double space for them. Yeah, I guess the only. Do they know about Korean? They do.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So they're not going to give us.
They know about UNCIA, Korean, and Suez.
Yeah. Okay. So
So
Vietnam's
VR.
our only unknown, so we should hang on to that as long as we can. Okay. Olympic. Yeah. Take Malaysia, which makes sense. Okay. Do you want to do UNCIA into Israel?
I think I just want to take Vietnam now with UNCIA.
I'm fine.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that too.
that makes sense.
I think I want to do that, and I want to invent the Korean War, and then I
Yeah.
want to see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. This is not a great board by any means, but it's not a disaster. And then we know they have Nasser, C5. What else?
And Formosa.
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 All right. Assuming they do something innocuous here, we're just eventing Korean War next, right?
I think so. Good news is I don't have many
You
for
know,
Asia.
if we event Korean, if I were them, I'd think about going into Guatemala and doing the Panama Walk. That has value
That's
for
a
them.
long walk at this point.
Yeah, it is.
Which
it
is
is
something to
more
keep in
fun.
mind if we wanted to postpone. But if we're not worried about it, then
Okay.
all right, they're just taking.
I'm fine just trying the war. I doubt they'll
Okay.
do the walk, but you want to just do the war, Michael?
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to get to Panama until AR1 next turn anyway.
We missed.
It's a long ways away. Yeah, so now we know we need to protect the Koreas, I think.
Okay, we have 5 ops left. That's an annoying redraw.
Oh, they have that.
That's an annoying roll.
They
Okay.
hit.
Israel?
I would
With Korea.
rather go for Israel than overprotect the Koreas.
Yeah, I think overprotecting the Koreas can wait, given that I just don't think they're going to jam them, given that the domination's already settled. Michael, you okay with 3 Israel, Suez?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. Okay, we knew about that. Vietnam back into Israel?
Yep.
No reason to take Burma, is there? This seems better.
Think so.
All right, we know they have Nasser
And an unknown.
And an unknown. All right. Well, that's not a great start, and the fact that IP war is gone is not helpful either.
Yeah, I'd rather be them.
Yeah, much rather be them. That IP war was 4 VP for them, and obviously drawing IP would have been great for us. Okay.
Here's their unknown.
ABM is nice.
Yes, it is.
Don't have to headline it if we don't want to, but I don't see a better headline. Is it just ABM Coup Thailand?
That's pretty solid. We
I
don't
think
even
so.
give up. We don't even give up our Africa domination or dominant position.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
if they
I
get
don't.
the coup.
It's just headlines ABM, right, guys? Right, Michael?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I think if we can flip Thailand, that's huge.
That's the play. Central.
And I've lost way too many games preventing missile envy on AR on turn
Yeah.
4.
All right. Well.
that's unfortunate.
Okay, just Coup Thailand, right?
Yeah,
Okay, that's a good card for
Yeah.
them to draw. They'll have to.
very good card for them to draw.
They'll return that and fix. I have to think, and then we have to decide: do we want to flip with China, or do we want a coup?
I think it's worth it to
think-
flip it.
I think we flip it.
I think we.
I mean, not only is it for Southeast Asia, but it changes the Asia scoring. Yeah, I definitely think you flip it.
And then they'll coup Africa, but we'll still have. Well, we won't have Dom, but we'll have more battlegrounds. We have NATO, but Special's gone, right? And we obviously aren't brushing Italy.
Special's gone. Base colonials. I don't know what you're holding. You hold 2, so maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm not sure what you hold. There's nothing particular that we want to hold, but
Yeah, I mean, we could hold Missile Envy.
maybe it's how I learn. Yeah, I
True.
think missile's probably the hold. That'd probably at least, but we'll have 2. So thought of maybe we play NATO and you could get no, that doesn't work. Never mind.
Well,
Get a big China card.
So I scoffed a little bit about the overprotecting of Koreas. Now the overprotecting of Koreas is very important because a poke
Yep.
changes Dom. So okay, we knew they would do that. All right, we're flipping, right?
Flip.
Flip it.
Okay, they're going to coup Africa.
We can take Israel,
We can.
and then maybe overprotect an African battleground.
Yeah, assuming they'll coup Angola or
Or they
Zaire, we need to overprotect the other one, and then we could take Israel. We can hang on to our 4-op and overprotect all 3 Asian battlegrounds later. This should just be an Africa coup, right? No reason to do anything else. Yep. Big old coup of Zaire, presumably. Oh, gonna go Nigeria and only roll a 1. Okay, well. All right. So is this something like that? You want to do this? I feel like we need to overprotect Angola now. And then we want to take Israel to stop Middle East Dom, right?
I think that's right.
I think. Yeah, that's not fine.
Then we still have ops later to. We're not going to event OPEC for 2, so we could use those ops to overprotect our Asian battlegrounds. We could obviously CRG will be spaced, but we can wait on that a little bit. We want to dump Central at our first opportunity, maybe even next AR, because since they know we have it, we could see Cuba realigns coming up. And if they don't do anything
Right.
that we have to immediately respond to, I like dumping Central next AR.
Honestly, that probably should have been what we did. Realignments
No, I like
are
this better
absolutely.
than CIA than Central.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're doing it. They're doing
It
it.
is.
All right.
Miss. Come on. Okay.
Good. They just spent 3. We spent 2.
Yep. So do we want to put 2 back in there? Or do we want to do, we'd be super cautious and go into Nicaragua as well?
I wouldn't go Nicaragua. I would go Haiti
Oh,
before
Haiti, you're right.
Nicaragua
Haiti's
if you
better.
do that.
Haiti's much better. So that way they won't realign. You guys
So we've got to score Central. We want to space Colonial, and we want to overprotect the Asian battleground. So that's 3 AR. So we would only have 1 AR to follow up with a coup. And
yeah,
I mean, maybe this is better. That way, you just guarantee you get Central off, and you don't get realigned again because there's not anything else that we really have to do.
right. So if we do this, they'll coup Haiti. I have to think, and then we'll score, and then they may realign Cuba anyway. They may just realign Cuba.
I don't think
anyway.
they coup. I don't know. Maybe they coup Haiti, but couing Haiti doesn't get them much. But we'll see.
Well,
I don't know. I think this is fine.
it would lining us out of Cuba. Really bad long-term position. Is there anything else we want to do this turn besides overprotect Asia with our ops?
You want to start working on African domination. Take African non-battlegrounds.
Yeah.
They've got their mill ops,
I
so
think
there's
that's
no reason
Okay.
not to.
Because I was
set that
I was
up at
thinking
some point.
about using NATO in Central America, but I didn't know if that was way too wasteful. Get the 2 non-battlegrounds, so they can't just realign us out long term. And then use OPEC for overprotecting Asia.
Yeah, and then we just have essentially 2 ops to spend in Africa.
Now this does give up Panama. So they would coup,
Yeah,
and then
that's
they would
true.
just walk in.
Yeah, I guess we don't want that.
I'd rather just do
I'm fine with this.
OPEC.
If they want to realign Cuba right after we scored it, and then like we could coup Haiti later and get back in.
Okay.
This doesn't seem like
Okay.
the end of the world. Are you okay with this, Michael?
Yes.
All right.
Do it.
All right. So we're scoring Central next AR, assuming nothing weird happens here. Should get us a VP, and then we've got to overprotect Asian stuff. Oh, Middle East. Okay, well, glad we took Israel.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
Central.
true.
That's annoying that Middle East came out a second time before Nasser. Oh, South. Okay, that's good. All right. Well, we can overprotect our countries now, or we can space and just we could delay spacing
Do the
another
space
AR or
now.
2, but yeah, you want to just do it?
No point.
You okay with this?
Well,
one?
one small step.
Yeah,
is
one small
the
step
point
is
to
the only
wait,
point,
but
but-
we have to do it anyway.
Well, yeah. If you're gonna wait, I guess you're right. If you want to wait until the end and hope, but yeah, I mean, if you're that worried about it, but then you're gonna have to wait all the way to the end to do it.
Yeah. If we're not going to do that, then it's this and what else?
I'd be fine postponing it and then I was gonna say grab Africa Dom and threaten Nigeria, but
Well,
that
if
puts
we-
us on the back foot if they
yeah,
coup that
if
back.
they coup that, then we
Could
have
we-
to go 1 Zaire, 1 Zimbabwe, I guess.
Right.
I'm fine
Yeah,
spacing
yeah,
now
yeah.
and just hoping they don't have it. So we don't have to worry about the
I'd
occupation.
like to wait, but if
You
that's
wanna
what
wait?
y'all want to do, I'm fine with it.
I'm
I'm
okay
fine
if you want to
spacing
do
now, though.
NATO and protect. If you're gonna do this, then maybe just put the 4th one in Zaire.
In
When
Zaire,
we do
yeah.
move to
Okay. Yeah, that's not
non-battlegrounds,
bad.
then
All right, I'm fine with this.
Zaire's already overprotected.
Yeah, I like this. I like this. Yeah, this is fine. Let's do this. Yeah, I didn't want to wait till the end of CRG and then have them play a move that we definitely had to respond to. This way, that won't happen. Okay, so and then I guess we want to use how I learned next to what, Cameroon, Zimbabwe. Is it worth eventing Romanian? I don't assume that it is. Right? Okay, then there's Nasser. Yeah. We're down 6-4 in countries in Europe. Independent Reds is gone. Is it worth eventing Romanian?
I don't think so.
All right. Then do you want to just do this? Or do you want to not use the 2 and just go Cameroon?
So then,
Or are we spacing now?
If you're not spacing now, then you're spacing next AR.
Yeah, I guess I don't want to end with space.
which is that's
I don't
our
like holding
final
up
AR, right?
card for later.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just space and hope.
We only have one more AR,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah, yep. We only have one more.
Okay.
All right, well. We hit it, so we're going to see if they have it. Okay. And they hit as well. All right. How I learned. So I think Missile Envy is a fine hold. You want to just do this? Take Africa
Yeah.
Dom?
Yes.
About that, yeah.
All right. Okay. We are 4 turns in at a pace of 9 minutes per turn. We would have 36 minutes to use by now, and we have used a little less than 35. So we're right on track time wise. So we're in good shape there. We're behind on time in terms of where they are, but in terms of pacing, we're okay. But yeah, I don't know. The flip of Thailand was huge. That really changed things and made me feel better about this. So, well, okay. Well, we get a coup,
Look at that.
and that's it. Yeah. Okay, they'll coup Cameroon here to protect Nigeria, but we'll still have Africa Dom heading into turn 5. Okay, we get Asia. We also get We Will Bury You. Okay, this is a pretty darn good hand.
Ooh. Brush War. Do we have a chance of getting Dom?
Missile Envy is free.
Yeah, Missile's playable.
We do not.
SOG gives us Europe Dom.
Missile's very.
Libs gives us Panama. So now to be fair, Missile is free, but ABM is gone, and all 3 U.S. 4s are removed. SOC gives us.
Yeah,
Europe
but most of the
Dom.
red threes are okay. Muslim's fine.
Yeah,
we'd
Muslim would be
we'd
great
love
to
to
hit.
get Muslims.
Yeah.
Power is in our hand. We Will Bury is in our hand.
Yeah.
Brezhnev would be a great
NTB
hit. Cultural
yeah.
would be fine. Quad would be fine.
Yeah, NTB is the only really bad one to hit.
Urge would be great.
Yeah, I'm fine with Missile Envy.
Urge, yes.
Yeah. This other stuff can come in the middle of the turn.
I don't see any of the other ones being anything special.
Yeah.
They can all wait.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
Ruh-roh.
Well, that actually is great because the second half of that Missile Envy is going to help us big time.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That actually is fantastic. Now we can think about, given that their response can only be 2 ops and we have a 4 to fix whatever they do. Okay, I'm very glad we did Missile Envy. And now we can I'm hoping we should be able to get a coup. May have to be a 1-op coup.
Yeah, you're going to coup Nigeria.
I think we're cooing Nigeria.
Not sure what would.
I think it's got to be
A four
Romania.
seems wasteful.
Libs is too valuable, right?
Yeah.
I think it would be socialists.
Yeah, I
If we
get
don't
I
get
think
too
it's
much value out of
socialist.
Yeah.
socialists.
No, you're right.
Yeah, socialist would be my choice.
I was thinking of maybe eventing sock govs, but it would be an easy 3-op repair for them. So if they had 2 Greece, 1 Turkey, then sock govs would be a great event. But with them having all
Right.
these, then it's not. So never mind. So this, I assume, would be 2 Thailand, 2 South Korea. We coup. They put 2 more into
No, I bet
Thailand.
they got two Vietnam.
Yeah. Well, now that we played Missile Envy, they may just flip the Southeast Asian countries.
I guess you could brush Pakistan
I
if
was
that would
looking at
flip
that.
Asia.
If they flip Laos and Vietnam,
We're
definitely
still-
not. If they don't, okay, they're just
It's
gonna.
not as good if they do that.
Okay, yeah. No, losing
They
Lao
flipped one
means
of them.
yeah. Okay, that's not good.
Well,
Oh,
That's
that's
not
not
good.
what we wanted.
Okay, well, we have to coup here because otherwise, right? We have to coup.
No, we don't. We don't have to, do we? I mean, I guess they coup Italy is what you're worried about.
Yeah, they only have a 2-op.
it's even.
Yeah, they're not going to realign Italy. They're not going to realign Thailand.
Well,
You could just take Thailand with ops. That's not great in Africa though.
Yeah,
but
that's
you
the
could
issue.
do
I don't wanna
that.
give
You
them
could
2
coup.
coups.
You could coup Thailand with a 4-op. Because they only have a 2 to coup back.
Ooh,
So
okay.
coup with a
If we
4-op
coup now,
guarantees you
though-
get control.
right, and we run the risk of eating a China card coup.
No, they got missile.
Well, yeah. So if we coup
If we
now,
don't, I'm saying if we don't coup.
yes,
right now.
Right. If we don't
Oh,
coup,
if we don't coup, right?
if we
right,
don't
right,
coup,
right,
then
right. Yeah,
yeah.
so maybe it's a 4-op coup of Thailand right now.
Yeah,
That's a
I think
super
that
weird play, but I kind of like it. So
that
yeah,
might be what it has
Yeah.
to be,
yeah. All right.
and hopefully roll something more than a 1.
Yeah. I'm fine with it. You guys want to do this? This is really weird, but I think I like it. Do you want to do it?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
2 is
more
not
than a
good,
1.
but all right. Well, if they don't coup, all right, that's fine.
Might just coup Vietnam here.
Well, then we'll just
Yeah,
do
they could
Nigeria.
just coup Vietnam and then we coup Nigeria.
Yeah, and then they get the last coup back, and then that's
Yeah, so we maintain our dominant
that.
Africa. Southeast Asia scoring looks way worse. It was going to be +1 for us. Now it's going to be -3, which sucks. But Usuri's gone. We got to think. We also have to think about space, because obviously that's important. Obviously, with DEF CON as high as it is, it doesn't. That's not a high priority right now. Okay, they're gonna take their shot here. No. Okay, they're just gonna flip Zaire. All right, so socialist coup. Right.
Yep.
And it's got to be Nigeria.
I think we just coup Nigeria, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's best.
So I'm just gonna say it. A 1 here is really, really bad. Do we go with a 4?
No,
I don't
you're
like
not gonna
I
because
don't
you're
like
gonna roll a
4.
4 or a 5.
Yeah. All right. You want to do? You okay with going with the 3, Scott?
Yep.
Okay. Good enough. We also have brush as a second opportunity. Okay.
You can't play scared.
No, you're right. You're right. Okay. So we got some good stuff here. I think we should probably dump Asia quickly. We are down 8-4 in countries, so there's no point in trying to play offense here. They also have China. So dump Asia. Question is what we want to do with Kennedy. Do we want to space Kennedy, try and space Kennedy quickly, or give it late?
Space quickly.
Libs. Yeah, Libs is a great event.
Yeah, Libs event, Space Kennedy. Yeah, even if we flip Laos and we flip Pakistan, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6, 6.
It's
So
still
that's
6-6.
That's not enough.
We still don't have Dom, and they have China.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess we're just fighting in Africa is probably what we're doing with the rest of our ops,
Yep.
which is fine. So yeah, so if we're not gonna make any kind of progress in Asia, then we ought to get it out of the hand as soon as we can.
Yeah.
As soon as
Are we
practicable.
thinking,
I think facing Kennedy first is better though.
Are we thinking of a Libya brush?
That's what I had my eye on.
Or you can maybe even use it for ops. I mean, it's not great as a 50-50 card. I mean, 3 free ops is just as good as a 50-50 on something like that, especially since it's not going
Slightly
to flip
better than a
domination.
50-50.
Yeah, Libya would be better.
But I think, I mean,
Oh, you're saying Libya. I'm
makes
sorry. I was
sense.
thinking you were saying Algeria.
All right, this will stop.
Yeah,
that from
Libya
the
doesn't
Dom.
make as much sense because
Okay, I think we have to defend against that.
yeah, absolutely.
So the question. So this has to be an event. Do we want to just put one into Ivory Coast with Romanian, or do we want to try a coup? Do we want to use our 4-op here?
I think I would use the 4-op here.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have anything else to really do with it, right?
Yeah, so we could do this and
For ops.
then what? Botswana, Burma for a VP, poke Libya, so we're there after Sadat.
Well, if we take,
I like Pope
what is
Libya.
that, Sudan?
That's a good idea.
Oh, poke Libya makes sense. I was gonna say they can stop Dom with just 1 op, right? So if we take that preemptively, they would have to spend 2 ops if they don't coup to stop our Dom.
They're cooing Zimbabwe next.
Yeah,
turn.
they'll coup Zimbabwe. So we have Dom by one country. If we take Sudan, then cooing that will still stop Dom.
Right. So we're gonna poke, and then they're going to fix it probably, maybe, and then stop Dom, and then we're gonna coup that with Romanian. Is that the gist of it?
Yeah,
I think so.
or we
I
give
think
up
we could still
space.
fight for Africa.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I like this better.
Okay, so Brush is in our hand. Brush might be a decent hold, because at some point we have to take a break to score Asia. I don't want to wait on Libs. This is okay. That'll fix Libya and stop Dom. All right, guys. I think if they have Africa, they just have it, and we take our 1 VP. Do you guys want to space now?
I wouldn't want to give up on Africa.
So, all right. Well, if we're not giving up on
no,
Africa,
I realize we
on
can.
Africa also.
I realize we
It's
can
just
only
a
keep
one.
this up for 1 AR.
Too, if you use Brush.
so
Yeah, it's true.
You want to coup? You want to coup?
yeah.
Say, oh, not that. What? You want to coup Saharan with a 1-op?
Yeah,
I would just
that's what I would prefer to do.
I was gonna say just take it safe and take the other 1 stab, but if
Southeast
you want to
Africa.
coup, go for it.
All right. Well, even anything but a 1, it's tied in country count now, right? Yeah. So anything but a 1 gives us Dom. You guys okay with this?
Yes.
All right. Okay. All right. We have 3 ARs left. Brush at this point, I'm wondering if might be a decent hold. It's also could be fine in Libya, although now that we've poked Libya, making Reagan bombs 2 VPs makes it less appealing.
So space, score, and then take it from there.
Yeah, that's my thinking on it. Okay, so they're just gonna coup. Yeah, they coup Zimbabwe.
Yeah, coup. All right.
I think we're done fighting. So you want Space Kennedy here?
Yeah, I think that's best.
Yeah.
Okay, we hit it.
Nice.
All right, we'll see if they have Africa. Okay. Scoring, right?
You still there, Justin?
Yep, I'm here. I'm here. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I lost sound there for a bit.
Sorry about that. Okay, so they just played Sadat, so our poke of Libya looks good. All right, and then
Nasser.
Yeah,
That's good. We got out of Egypt.
all right, well, the brush play or the poke Libya play seems good. All right, so I like holding brush personally now, and then just we could play libs and do 2 Panama, 1, I don't know, Costa Rica for adjacency, Nicaragua. What do you guys think?
Yeah, Justin, go ahead and decide because your audio is behind for me right now.
All right,
The audio doesn't match the video.
Okay.
So I'm gonna log out and log back in and see if that helps.
Okay, Scott, are you having trouble hearing me?
Hey, Justin, you there?
Yes, I'm there. I exited and coming back because that fixed the issues last time when we had them. All right, you guys should be able to see the screen now. Scott, can you hear me? Okay,
I can see it now. I can hear you. Yeah, I had some issues, but
Synchronization was off. You'd already made a play, and then were asking about what to do about that particular play in lib theology.
Oh.
So definitely the audio was like 5 or 10 seconds behind the video for me.
That's really strange. I have never had that happen before, but it sounds like it was happening for both of you, so it must be on my end. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, there was a delay.
Okay. Well, OAS. All right. Well, I'm glad that I'm glad
we
that
held on
had
to
to wait
brush.
that long. Okay. All righty. Oh, we lost Michael for a second.
Oh,
Okay. Well, hey, Michael. What the heck are we doing about this?
I was having to see your screen.
Michael, are you able to see?
So
not a lot of great headline
they
options.
They played OAS.
We
went
played
Panama,
lib and they played
Chile. We have a very interesting hand here. We could headline Salt, but these. I mean,
still no D's down.
yeah.
What are you going to pick up if you headline Salt?
I mean, we'd pick up ABM.
ABM is out there, right?
Defectors is still around. VOA is a good headline for them.
VOA, Defectors, Bear Trap. I think Duck is still around.
Oh God, headlining
and,
Salt.
Red Scare. Those are all
Headlining
good
Salt into Bear
purges.
Trap is a nightmare. Yeah. Oh, Bear Trap
So what's
sucks.
the alternative? AI war?
AI
Just
War does
dumping
does
two.
nothing. We could headline
Or we just
Brush.
dump Southeast Asia.
We could dump Southeast Asia in the headline. Problem is they headline VOA, although they'd have to use two
VOA
here.
is very bad.
VOA is bad no matter what, though. Like VOA's. Maybe we do dump Southeast Asia in the headline.
You can. What are we doing with 5-year plan? You can dump Southeast Asia at the end of the turn if you want it to anyway.
Well,
I was assuming we're going to event Salt at some point.
yeah, I was
'Cause there's
assuming
some-
if we do that, we're eventing Salt at some point. Then we can't event Salt. Also, that means we're giving Nuke Subs AR6, which is a disaster.
Ooh, I guess you're not spacing it because you're thinking you're spacing puppets.
Yeah, I don't think we want to get puppets.
No, that doesn't look good with the border where it is right now. So yeah, so it'd
So
be
if we play Salt, we hold nuclear subs and 5-year plan through.
Yeah,
yeah, probably so, right?
I think so. I'm fine dumping the scoring, and if we run into VOA, that sucks. But they have to use two
Yeah.
there, and because yeah, we can't headline Salt into Bear Trap. That's really bad. I mean, we could headline Brush and just go for Algeria or something. What do you guys?
Brush is nice if in South America to get us possibly in.
Yeah, I like holding on.
Yeah,
to
I think I'm for Southeast Asia here.
All right. You want to go?
How many
Southeast
cards
Asia?
are in the draw deck?
There
Justin?
are 14.
Yeah, I think Southeast Asia too. 14. Okay. I think Southeast
Bear
Asia.
Trap.
Just
All
take
right.
your chances.
Okay, so that's fine, unless we miss the roll, of course. Do you want dump pups or nuclear subs? I don't think it really matters.
Puppets doesn't really matter.
Yeah, puppets.
Okay, we hit the roll. All right, well, now we're going to have to use Brush in Africa because we're about to be dominated. Right? Because they get a coup now. And they're going to coup Angola. And we'll have to use Brush, right? Brush Algeria.
I mean, you could fight it on country count still.
Yep.
Right.
So we need to think whether we still want to use 5-year plan or if that's something we're going to hold. Because we're going to be able to space nuke subs, so we wouldn't have to. Yeah.
They had Purge. Okay.
Wow. They went there instead of for the 2-op
I would have gone for Angola.
instead of Angola.
But okay.
Oh, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 1, 2, 3,
We're down
4.
4.
Yeah, we could
Oh, we're
country
down.
count 'em.
We're down 2 on country count.
Yep. So we could coup.
So, yeah.
But do we
Brush
still want to
doesn't give
event?
you domination, though, right?
Brush would not give Dom.
No.
But I guess if I like the idea of eventing Salt, and we're going to run out of time pretty quickly.
Jeez. Panama's also wide open.
So what are you saying is wide open?
Panama.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's true. So we can. So if we want to fight on country count in Africa, we don't have a guilt free 3 unless we want to use Salt. Now, I really would like to event Salt if we could. We could do. Does Brush? No, there's not. No, we don't have access to any more 1-stabs. So if we want to stop Dom, in Africa, we must coup and leave Panama where it is, or we have to try the Brush on Algeria. What do you guys like?
Right. Or, well, no, they likely have Africa.
What I like about Brush is if we hit it, then that flips it. There's no way they'll get Dom. In fact, if we hit it, they'll probably dump the score. Then we're free to do things like event Salt and other things that don't involve fighting in Africa. If we miss, that's too bad. If they have the scoring, they'll dump it. If they don't have the scoring, if they don't dump it, we know they won't have the scoring, and we don't have to worry about fighting, we can still do things like event salt.
Right. Yeah, if we go for the coup war route too, brush war is only going to get worse,
Yeah.
presumably.
Michael, would you be okay taking a 50-50 shot at Algeria?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Michael?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
go.
Damn. All right. Hit a 3 on brush, which I don't know. Do we have anything that would have flipped with a 3? There's literally nothing on the board that we would have flipped with a 3. So whatever. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna see if they have Africa, because this will be an easy dump if they do. Oh well, no. I guess it won't, because they could take Panama.
Yep. Just depends on how greedy they would want to be.
D-stall still not in the discard. Now cultural's unseen, right? If we event salt, oh, they're gonna play China here.
Okay.
So they have
Cultural is about to be seen.
Okay, and they now a coup doesn't stop Africa Nom. So I think now we event salt, right?
I don't know. There's nothing great to get.
I mean, yeah,
I'm
we get
thinking
ABM or
D-stall
brush.
might get paid.
What we'd like to get is D-stall. I know.
Maybe we. Right. Or Junta, honestly. But
Yeah, Junta would
they
be great
event
too.
that's good.
Eventing salt. If they have Africa, then eventing salt is good, because they will probably score it immediately, and then we don't have to worry about it getting cooed in Thailand.
But what are we doing then?
Well, we'll just take a coup in Africa, and then they'll take a coup in Africa, but we'll have ABM or brush or Perk or
It's
whatever.
turn 6. We haven't seen gunman yet. Also,
That's true.
Yeah.
But if we, I don't know, man, if we trigger salt, pick up ABM, and they want to give us gunmen, like, if there's no way they'd do that if they had Africa. And if they don't have Africa, then, I mean, right?
well,
We
if
still have,
they've got Africa, they score Africa. We coup somewhere, then they play gun.
Well, so then we get
Well,
two coups
I
in Africa to turn
absolutely.
around.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
salt
I want to
activated and
event
Africa already
salt.
scored.
At some point. Are you saying, Michael, that we shouldn't event salt this turn, or that we should just wait and then event salt?
I'm thinking wait and see whether to event salt or not. I'm not sure that I don't want to event
We still have
salt.
a pretty red
Well,
deck. I'd hate to use. I'd rather be able to not have to event our man or nuke subs.
And well, if Africa scores, I'm not worried about nuke subs.
Yeah, nuke subs is also no big deal
Right.
if we event salt first.
And
Well,
Omit's
no
really
big
not.
deal, but
I don't know. I don't know that Omit's that bad if there's no scorings out there
Yeah, but there is gunmen, to your
that we're
point,
concerned
and
about.
some other red stuff. I like eventing salt now.
yeah, I like that as well. It also prevents them from spreading, like in South America. Gives them something to do. Gives us a good card.
And yeah, lets us hold some bad
I-
stuff.
I could be persuaded to wait an AR or something, but I definitely want to event salt.
The reason I don't like waiting an AR is because if we wait an AR, they'll score Africa. Then if we event salt, they might coup Thailand.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
And then we have to fix Thailand, and then they get a coup in Africa. That's not too good.
I'm not as worried about a coup in Thailand. They don't have the
Yeah.
China card. It's going to be salt and it's overprotected. Southeast Asia's already scored. I mean,
Okay.
what are
Well,
they going to do?
in theory, if we want to take that coup, they would only need to roll high enough to remove 2 influence, which isn't
Yeah.
that big of an
Because
ask.
then we
Assuming
absolutely
we
will
would
have to
take
fix
the
it.
yeah. I'm fine with salt now.
All right. Let's just salt now. You okay with that, Michael?
Go on.
I really
ABM.
don't like it, I don't think, but
All right. Yeah, I don't think there's anything better than ABM to pick up. Yeah, that's ABM. All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, that's what I thought we'd see. Okay, now we coup in Africa, right? And then if they have gunmen, they give it, but then we get another coup. Right? So we take a coup here.
Okay. Fine with that.
Take it with AI war.
Yeah, it's our best shot.
Or should we take it with nuke subs? No, we don't want. That's too early for that. No, yeah, we don't want to do nuke subs. Never mind. That's
Nah.
terrible. That's terrible. All right, you okay with this, Michael?
Yeah.
Okay, we flipped it. All right, now if they have gunmen and they give it, well, that's too bad they got it a gunman. But we have now flipped over Africa, obviously right after they scored, which was not great, but whatever. Okay, they don't have gunmen, or they have another way to get out of it. All right.
Big 6.
Okay, so we are essentially right back where we were, except we have ABM in our hand now and can hold an extra card. All right, it is now AR5. Do we want to space here? So I assume, obviously, now that we have ABM, we have to either use it now, which I think we want to hold it.
With lone gunman unseen, I do not want to give up our I don't want to give up our man or nuclear subs, honestly.
Well,
I realize it's nerfed ABM, but I would lean towards
okay, so we've determined that they
using
don't
it.
have. We feel pretty strongly they don't have lone gunmen. So should we space our man now?
Yeah, I think that's unplayable.
I'd rather play nukes than Arman. So yeah, I think space Arman.
Okay. Okay, we hit it. Okay, that's a VP. Okay. What's Summit?
A Summit realign on Chile?
Ooh, okay. Puppets is
Yeah.
gone.
I don't know what else we're gonna
Michael,
do
you
with
got a
our
better
one
idea?
up.
The only other thing is a coup in Africa, but even then, a coup in Africa doesn't sound.
Yeah, I'm fine with Summit. I'm fine with the Summit reline.
Okay, we missed. All right. Now, next AR, we could do. So we could do nuke
I want
subs.
to play Nick next.
Yeah, I think we do nuke subs and okay, D-stall. Yeah, there it is. All right, they hit. And one small step is around, which sucks.
No.
But
So we could poke. No, poking Panama's not great with Panama Canal just around the corner. VOA still out there.
we could go Colombia.
You could just realign Chile again.
That's also true.
We could do that. Now, yeah, we could be seeing an AR7 VOA. Is a Colombia is going into Colombia? Does that do anything with D-stall scene, or we're just hoping we get Junta?
No.
Yeah, I don't think it does anything. Either they've got it and it does nothing, or we've got it and it does nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
If we
you're
go
right.
for the realignment route,
Right. If we get Junta,
We've
we
got-
don't need it. If they get Junta, it doesn't do anything. You want to try we could try the realigns, or we
Yeah.
could do something like poke Egypt, and threaten to take
we
it
have a
later.
less than 50%. We have less than a 50% chance of getting one op out of Chile. It's close to 50, but less
Well, the
than.
other thing is we have ABM. So we have ABM, so they're going to be scared to go into
Yeah.
Argentina. Anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Egypt,
I'm fine with an Egypt poke,
okay.
which is the classic nuke subs move. Then we can threaten to flip something if later, or we can try the real line.
I would rather poke if we're gonna poke, I'd rather poke Algeria.
I'm fine with that. Michael, what do you like? You want to do a poke or do you want to do real lines?
I don't want to go to Egypt. So probably one of us is going to get Junta for the headline next turn.
Yeah,
So if that happens, maybe poking is fine. Maybe breaking
that's true.
Algeria is
And
okay.
Junta and Panama Canal are both due next turn. All right, I'm fine poking. You want to poke Algeria?
Right.
You want to do this?
Yeah, I think I like that better than Egypt.
All right, let's do that.
I think they've got either South Africa or Portuguese Empire crumbles that they're going to play next.
Yeah, I think we'll
Maybe they
not
won't
it.
play it, but they've got to have it because they didn't queue Angola, which
Mhm.
I don't
I
know.
would have
That told me
definitely
they're
thought
probably planning to
cultural
play it.
or Brezhnev.
Yeah, they could be doing one of those too. They could have all of those.
Cultural Brezhnev, BOA are all good here. I would like to see anything but VOA. I would not like to see a easy coup of Angola. That wouldn't be great either, but whatever. Yeah,
Are we not getting a
I agree. I would have
reshuffle?
couped Angola to potentially set up. It was easier to flip and could set up relines in Botswana.
Justin, are we not getting a reshuffle?
14 cards left.
How
No,
many
we'll
cards?
get one.
14.
Or 14?
We're gonna get one
We'll get one.
exactly. I think because they'll have two.
No,
because
we took an extra card.
Yeah, they'll
And
have
they
two,
played
we'll have two.
China?
Yes, they played China, and we
So-
have Salt, and we played Salt. So yes, we're gonna get a reshuffle exactly. So we'll know their entire hand. They'll know our entire hand. Okay, Brezhnev. Interesting. All right. Okay. Well, we got a nuke subs for free.
Okay.
All right. Let's see Junta. Okay. Well, we got
Oh,
garbage.
and
This is-
lone gunman.
This is really bad.
Yeah.
They got Junta.
we got shit,
they got
dude.
Panama. We got an unspaceable voice.
They got one small step too, right?
We got one small step.
Okay, we got it. That's good.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to just give up voice. Yeah, this is really bad. That's really bad.
So they got Nixon and they got cultural.
Yep.
They have Duck, I believe, as well. Okay.
Yep, they got all the good stuff.
They have defectors.
They do have defectors.
They
but
have
it's useless. We have
defectors.
peak.
They've got John Paul.
Yep. And we have gunmen. But gunmen's
So
useless.
I've got their cards as what? John.
Yeah.
So do they have De Gaulle?
I think so.
So I've got it as De Gaulle, Cultural Revolution, Quagmire, John Paul, Nixon, Defectors, Allende, Panama Canal, Junta.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Did we see Cuban already?
I believe.
Yeah, we
did.
saw
Cuban.
Cuban.
Yeah, they cooed with Cuban.
Did we see Duck?
Bert
We
was
saw
played
Duck.
turn 3.
Right. I've got one extra
But yeah.
card. What about Quagmire? Did we see Quagmire?
We have not seen Quagmire.
I don't have Quagmire.
Yeah, Cuban is gone.
I've got 9 for him.
Yeah.
Unless I'm
Yes,
missing.
we
I have
have a
Allende,
reshuffle, exactly.
Junta,
We
Defectors.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Tell
should
me
know.
what
You
you
probably
got,
have it
Scott.
right. I have
Tell me what you got,
Allende,
Scott.
Allende, Junta, Defectors, Quagmire, Cultural, De Gaulle, Panama, Nixon, John Paul, and Willie.
Willie's been played.
Willie has been
Okay.
played. It's been spaced.
All right.
So that we've got the same 9.
Count it.
We're good.
Where's Willie? I'm pretty sure they spaced it. Yeah, they spaced it turn 4 AR6 after we spaced the OGs. Okay. So shuttle is a huge problem for us. So that is an auto space. We are Camp David is whatever.
So 5-year. Oh well. Are we gonna play China immediately?
I think we are, right?
But what, you're playing China and you're holding 5-year and
Voice.
voice?
Well, I think we're playing
If we
China.
do
5-year
that,
They have both of the China card events.
yeah.
Right. No, I
they'll
think playing China
space,
makes sense.
and then they'll probably event Nixon. They'll get the 2 VPs, but whatever.
You can live with that.
Yeah, they have Quag
Yeah.
and Cultural, so they won't want to space Cultural. And if they junta into a battleground,
Well,
we can
it-
ABM AR1. But of course, if we ABM our AR1, we aren't playing China AR1. I don't know, guys. I think we're in some trouble.
So are we just headlining Lone Gunman?
I think
We need to decide if we play China, what are we holding?
it's
you just
5-year
gonna-
plan
are
of
we
voice
gonna hold
because
voice, or are we
shuttle
just
has to
gonna
go to
take the paint?
space.
Shuttle goes to space. I agree 100%.
Yeah, then that's what it would be.
We're a little behind time wise. Ideally, we'd like to have 36 minutes left, and we're at almost 33. But yeah, I think even though we already know their entire hand, I think the headline here is Gunman. ABM, we want to save ABM for something in South America.
Yeah, so if we headline
If they do
Lone
junta
Gunman,
to Argentina, then you can go gunman to Colombia and then walk into Venezuela.
yeah, which is why I think they have to go Venezuela, which gives us a
I think
good
they have to
ABM
go
target.
Venezuela too. Yeah, I think they've got to go Venezuela, and then we take our shot with ABM. And we're not, but then we won't be able to hold China card because they'll probably play Nixon right
That's
away.
true. That
Well,
is
then,
true.
if that
Yeah,
happens,
but-
we're giving up VOA. We could 5-year
Right.
plan
Yeah,
VOA,
with 5-year plan,
and
right?
it's a 3-op, and so it's probably not that bad.
No.
So what makes sense for them as a headline other than junta?
Duck.
Nixon.
They don't have Duck.
Oh, that was played. I'm
I
sorry.
guess Nixon's the only other
Um,
possible.
Yeah, they could headline Nixon.
Yeah.
Then they're committing themselves to
What
spacing
is
culture.
Poland at? John Paul's possible, but I don't think that does anything for him, does it?
I mean,
How much
Poland's at
influence?
6.
6?
No. We'd be at 1 over, so we'd be good. Like 1 over protect.
No,
Or one.
I mean it wouldn't be overprotected,
Take it.
but
Yeah, it'd still be just control. It'd
It would be at
control,
1
but still.
4. Is what. Yeah.
it's definitely worth an event. But it wouldn't. But it doesn't scare me in the headline.
Yeah, I think it's Nixon or junta. And if it's junta, they've got to decide where they're gonna go with it.
Yeah, they're going Nixon.
They are really afraid. ABM.
Okay, well, I still think it's
So is it gun? We could. It could be gunman coup Africa. I mean, we need.
I
a
think
big,
it's gunman coup of one stability in Africa. Use
Yeah.
China right away to coup Nigeria.
Well, China's gone.
We don't have China.
China's gone.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So we could gunman coup
So-
Nigeria. Hope we roll big, and then we could go Colombia. Forces the issue with Venezuela.
That I mean, why don't we just wait? Like, why don't we coup a one stab in Africa, then take a battleground coup, hopefully flip it, and then take Dom. And then if they don't do junta, then we can threaten or force the issue South America
Well-
by going into Colombia.
So do you want to use gunman for a one-op non-battleground coup, and then follow up with a two-op coup?
Yeah, because
It's only a one-op difference is the issue.
But what are we going to do otherwise?
Well, it's a one. We could coup the battleground in the headline, and then do something like, I guess we're doing something like Colombia, which you guys are saying is not that great anyway. Okay,
no, I'm saying we could do that. But I just said he could wait an AR.
yeah. All right.
I'd rather take care of our problems before we try to force it. And besides, they're just going to play junta and then they coup Colombia as well.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
That makes them. All right, this is fine. We're gonna do gunmen. We know what they have. Yay! And then we're gonna.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry.
No, that was just me. That was me doing a bit. Like I was surprised.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Nigeria. No, not Nigeria. You guys want to do Sudan or Ethiopia?
Yeah, I want to do Sudan.
All right, Sudan. Good.
Yep.
All right, we hit it, and now we're taking a two-op coup, which
One small step.
one small
Yep.
step with Nigeria. We need a 4, right?
Yep.
And we rolled a 1. Perfect. Okay, so we rolled big on the wrong coup.
Our goal is not the victory of might, but the vindication of right. Not peace at the expense of freedom, but both peace and freedom, here in this hemisphere, and we hope around the world. God willing, that goal will be achieved.
Are you still there, Justin?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. I've
I'm
lost
sad about
audio.
our roll.
I am as well.
That was a bad miss.
Yeah, so we're going to have to play voice now, too.
Yes, we will have to play voice. Okay, they just spaced cultural and hit it. Should we just space shuttle?
Let's play shuttle.
Yeah, they know we have.
Yeah, let's
they
Yeah,
know
just
we have
space
it.
response.
Okay, we hit as well.
Now, would we? Do you think it's better just to take our ABM coup in Africa, take the knowing Dom, versus, I don't know, a waiting game? I mean, we'll wait just so we prevent them from spreading, but
We can wait because they can't really hold junta.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. They'd have to
that
play
is true.
quad
Well,
if
they
they're
also
planning to hold it.
they have Allende as well, so that also
Okay, they just cooed Haiti
pressure them
with
there.
the idea of junta-ing and then cooing
Junta.
Nicaragua to realign Cuba. So I think we have
Yeah.
to respond to that by cooing, right?
That
One, two,
makes sense.
I mean, what's the African situation? 1, 2, 3.
We're
I
down
can't skip
one
count.
country.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah,
I think we'll stop it if we were to coup another non-battleground.
yes.
Yeah, but I'm just. We need to figure out what we're going to also do with the VOA. That's a problem. We need to figure it out before we just play.
Well,
You
right
know what
now
I'm
it's
saying?
not really an issue, right? Like it might be
How
if we
so?
get into the Americas.
Well, we
Uh,
got 2 ops to repair losing 4. That's an issue.
If we 5-year plan it,
well, we're doing 5-year plan, right?
if we 5-year
Oh, you
plan it,
okay? You're saying 5-year plan it at the end?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I think if we don't coup Haiti here,
Yeah, I'm fine.
they're gonna junta and coup
No,
Nicaragua.
I think that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. It's good.
All right, we flipped it back. All right, they have Quag, De Gaulle, junta, Panama, and what else?
Allende,
Vectors.
Allende. They played defectors.
they just cooed with
And they have
defectors
Allende, which is also unplayable.
and JP.
Okay, yeah, they're I think we'll be able to wait them out. They're gonna probably junta into Argentina.
Well,
Or no,
yeah,
no, they
they
won't.
the only
Yeah, they could. No, they could do that and then count on Panama to get them in the top
Yeah,
into Venezuela. But we might want to even just kind of wait it out, even if they do that.
yeah, they're gonna do this. Okay, so we could coup Argentina, but so they have. Let's assume they hold Quag. They're not going to self Quag. They have De Gaulle, Panama, junta, and what else?
I'm sorry, they have
Tagalog, Flag, Junta, Panama, Allende, John Paul. Then
yeah,
we just played John Paul.
yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Um, gee, even if we take Argentina, they could just junta in and realign us,
Yeah.
and then they still have access to the top. I feel like the best bet might just be flipping Africa Dom.
Yeah, maybe Africa or maybe South Africa unrest for the event.
South Africa unrest for the event. Well, no, if you're saying flipping Africa Dom, which is coup Nigeria, and accept that we're going to get controlled in South
With ABM.
America.
And
Oh,
hope
no,
we
I don't
can
like that.
stop. I'm thinking
Not
even
yet.
with ABM, we're probably going to get controlled, and then even then our ABM coup might fail. We
I
can
think
at
we
least
can
what is that?
wait
What is
on
that? What is the
that may be
VP?
something you want to do later in the turn, but I think we can hold off on it right now. It's not going to get worse.
That's like an 8 VP swing, right? We can hold off on it. Sure. Like, what you want to
Yeah, and
play?
there's also it's a pretty easy flip next turn on AR1 too, possibly.
Is there reason to try Colombia?
The only reason would be to
Um,
force him to play Junta there right now.
Yeah, which would be
They
great.
Which may be
also
good. Maybe that's good. Maybe that's
We
what
would
you
love
want.
them to play junta right now because then we can play ABM.
maybe.
So I think,
So we
yeah.
do
So I
that.
think
We
this would
play
make more sense.
ABM. Okay. Now we're gonna, assuming we just take it, we get a 2 in there. No, we're getting dicey now with Voice of America coming up.
Yeah, that's true.
I like this much better.
All right.
Make him play Junta now.
So they could just coup Colombia
Okay.
but they're not going to do it
What?
with De Gaulle. They're not going to do it with Quag. They probably wouldn't do it with Allende either.
That doesn't leave much.
I mean, maybe they would do it with De Gaulle.
I mean, I
France
guess
doesn't matter that much right now. Like Europe just kind of is what it is. They could absolutely give us De Gaulle.
I mean, if it gets worse and worse, we can always use ABM in Africa,
Yeah.
but it's not going to really hurt us if they do that.
Okay, there it is. Yep. Okay.
Let's take our shot on Brazil.
All right. Okay, we got one in there. And now we have to
So
use
then we put,
South Africa has to put 2 in there.
yeah, right.
Ugh. But whatever. I mean, we're definitely behind here, especially because we're gonna have to get VOA. So yeah, I mean, I think we're just gonna have to count on other stuff to help us in Africa. Guys, I'm not feeling good about this one. That one in Nigeria was big, but we needed, to be fair, we needed a big.
Yeah.
We needed a 4, and we needed a better hand turn 7. Like we needed to get the better stuff. Yeah, they'll just take Venezuela and go 1 France probably. Yep.
Right.
Okay, South
Yeah,
Africans 2
overprotect.
Brazil.
South Africa to Brazil.
Okay, then are we 5-year planning voice? I think we're 5-year planning voice.
I think you need to do that.
Yep.
It's actually pretty close on the board. The score. I think they are ahead, but it's not hopeless territory by any means yet. What is South
No.
America?
Well,
It's
South
what?
America, they
Plus
dominate.
4?
They're a plus
Is it?
5.
How many? Plus 5. Plus 5.
Yeah, they're a plus 5 and plus 4 in
Yeah,
Africa.
so I've got us down by 9 in final score right now.
Yeah, so we need it. If we can flip a battleground in South and a battleground in Africa, we're even. Or a battleground.
Flip a battleground in Africa.
Heck, a battleground anywhere.
Yeah.
Battleground in Central America gives us dom there. Battleground in the Middle East gives us dom there. They
Play
are
reformer and get domination in Europe.
Yeah.
There's a lot of possibilities. I don't think we're desperate yet.
It's
is
not
what I'm
over.
saying.
No, it's definitely not over. Now they know that VOA is coming, but they have Quagmire, Allende, and I'm sorry, what else? Panama. Panama Canal
Panama.
is useless now.
They're going to play Allende.
Yeah.
They're going to hold Quag.
Yes. Now they might. Yeah. So all right. So they have two 1-up plays here. So they can't really do much to take advantage of VOA. They could play Allende and then use voice to take us back out of there. We really need to. We just need
Yeah, I
to
thought
not
maybe
get
this would
the
just
2
be
stolen.
Panama, France. I don't know what they're thinking about.
Yeah, France
Maybe an
doesn't
event.
matter that
I'll
much
see.
though right now. I
Yeah,
mean,
maybe just preventing it makes sense.
Panama event is not bad because I could see us jamming Panama knowing they only have a 1-up play on AR7. They might also try Allende real.
Yeah, but they also they know our what we're doing. They know we
Yeah.
have 5-year plan VOA, so
Yeah.
they're not worried about us doing anything aggressive.
Neither of us are doing anything aggressive, I suppose. All right, well, what are they likely to do with VOA? I mean, they could do Middle East stuff. I doubt they'd use it in Asia because everything's overprotected here, but maybe they would. Yeah.
I mean, two Angola, 2 Thailand is pretty reasonable. We would have to leave one of those open to a flip.
Yeah. and both the Angola cards are gone because they came turn 7.
Yep.
But I think we
I'll be
have
right
to.
back, guys.
Okay, there's Allende, and they're going to realign.
They're doing a
No,
real
they're not going to realign.
Oh,
Interesting. Took France back. All right. All right. 5-year plan VOA, and we're going to let them take out of there, right?
see what they do. Yep. Like them taking out of Chile, honestly, isn't all that bad.
I assume this is just Chile, and then it doesn't really matter where else.
How much time do
Yeah,
you
it's not
normally?
They
How much
played
time
a
do you normally
Allende, but
allot?
went into France.
They
Oh.
went.
They played
Oh,
Allende and
okay.
put one into France. Is that right?
Yes. Okay. They took us out of
Yeah.
Chile, Iran, and Thailand. So I think we
That's
have to
okay.
fix, and then
How about one into Uruguay?
for Iron Lady
Is this
access.
a potential
Love that. You okay with that,
Iron
Michael?
Lady access? Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I don't see anything better right away.
All right. Now they have Panama. So they may just event it.
What is country count in Europe?
Country count in Europe, we are down 6-4. So reformer AR1, yeah, we could break 4 countries. Yeah, they're just going to event. Okay. All right, let's get some good stuff here. Okay. Well, we have Duck and Teardown, which is not good, but I guess we're headlining Aldrich.
Gotta be Aldrich.
We're headlining Aldrich to see if we have to give Duck, right?
Right. To see if
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
losing
no.
the game or not. I mean, it risks defectors, but you gotta go.
No,
We don't-
we don't risk
You can't-
effectors.
you can't
It's
play
gone.
Duck. Oh, okay, well, regardless, you gotta play it.
IP War is nice.
IP War could be a game changer.
Yeah, I mean, I guess no. It's
You're
not,
gonna have to
honestly,
play
it's not really a
AWACS,
game changer.
though.
We're down 8 countries to 4.
Uh,
It's absolutely worth the event,
yeah.
but it's not really a game changer. OPEC is 2.
It is nice. Yeah, this is okay hand, I think, if we can
I mean, if we have
manage to
grain,
get
we
around
just
DEFCON.
lose. So
Yeah, if they headline it, we lose. You're right.
yeah,
I guess we could have headlined Glassnest, but that's just way too defensive.
yep, I agree. Okay, CRGs.
Great.
Oh man, A for P is
That has to be.
it has to be A for,
A
P.
for P.
We just have to hope they miss their brush war. That's a nice hand. Ugh,
Yeah, give me.
it's got to be A for P.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, did you say you want to see the hand? You guys good?
I'm good.
Yeah, this is clearly A
Yep.
for P. All right. So this CRG, they're going to go into Thailand. So we could just coup, let them flip Thailand and hope we hit the IP war. Because
I
we
think-
really need a coup in Africa.
I think we have to coup. Coup with OPEC?
Yeah, Che could be a good event. Michael, what do you think? I don't think we can protect Thailand. I think we have to let them flip it, take back Africa, and hope we hit an IP war.
Yeah, let me think. Let me look at it. I mean, yeah, even taking Thailand's really not great because they just brush it.
Now we could take
Right.
it with Duck. We could use Duck here and give away 3 VPs.
Yeah, but I'm saying if we did duck, they can always brush it.
Yes. Yeah, we need to hope that they miss.
Yeah, they're brushing it
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah, we need to hope they miss and we hit. The Vietnam play suggests maybe they are going to just brush it. I don't know. I think we coup Africa and hope they roll bad on their wars. You want to just do that?
Yep.
I
Well,
think we gotta do
coup
Africa.
OPEC?
Play.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we need the 3.
And we rolled a 1. So that's a nightmare.
Oh,
1 on the anything but a 1. Well, if they flip Thailand, well, they're not going to flip Thailand. So
No. I don't even want to overprotect it, honestly.
no.
Thailand. Like take India or Vietnam. Like give
if
it
you
maybe
could take
the extra op.
Vietnam, I don't think it hurts.
Yeah. Ugh. Oh, that was a bad one.
Mm.
That was a couple disaster ones on Nigeria. Okay. Well, this will just be 2 Nigeria. Yeah. Okay. All right. Do we want to do
This,
we want to do this?
It's just. Oh, I was
No.
just gonna say, leave Thailand overprotected.
you
AWACS,
make 'em make roll it.
Vietnam, Angola, and then South Africa.
Sorry, what are you
Was my
saying?
initial reaction. Vietnam, Angola, South Africa.
And just leave Vietnam. Oh, just leave Thailand.
I don't like leaving Thailand because
Yes,
then they.
'cause
I don't
they're
like
gonna
I think
they're
they're
gonna they could flip it.
because I think if we do that, they'll flip it with China and then they'll brush Brazil.
Mhm.
There's no DEFCON concern for them. I think we have to
Really?
make them roll the dice on Thailand.
Yeah.
I think they'll
So
happily
you're
give up
saying
China.
just
So I'm fine playing.
Yeah,
AOX
they've got no DEFCON worries. Gun is gone. No. I think
Mhm.
it's Glass Nest.
Okay. With
You want to get
You
one
wanna
into
take-
Uruguay too.
Uruguay. Yeah, Uruguay makes a lot of sense.
and this. You like this?
Yeah, I guess that over South Africa. What can they flip South Africa? They can't.
They
They
don't
can't
have
flip
a lot
South
of. They
Africa.
have
So you can.
events.
I mean, they can't flip Angola. So you can put it in South Africa instead of Angola.
All right, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Yeah, make them roll.
One thing, I mean, they do have both Quag and Reformer. Well, I guess with Glasnost gone, they don't care about Reformer. That's no big deal. Reformer's not even that bad. Okay, there it is. We just need them to miss. Okay. They missed. All right.
All right. Should we try ours?
Well, yeah, I think we should try the war. Yeah, let's try
I don't
Pakistan.
think the war is going to get worse for us.
No,
I think
but
we've got obligations. We've got a space.
We do. The only thing is Reformer. They have Reformer and Quag, and if they don't play China, they have to play one of those. So I like the idea of getting ahead on the VP track and making Reformer a problem. And the only card we have that could give us VPs is IP War.
All right.
So maybe
Don't
we try
change
the
it.
war now
Right.
and roll a
Yeah,
3.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, well, we missed.
Ooh. Two times in those war cards. Rolling those 3s.
Yeah. All right. Yes, but we have to space. Che seems like a good event. Seems like a great event, actually. Colombia and anything in Africa is good.
Seems like it's
You want to chain now,
time for Che.
or do you want to just space?
No, I want to space now.
We know they don't have any scoring.
There's no reason to chain now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right.
Yeah, we can space. Okay, we hit it. So we can dump duck.
Good. Now we can dump duck.
God, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to conjure up a war games path for us, but I mean, we even with the 4 VPs of space, that's a lot.
4 VPs, and then we can flip Africa Dom.
Yeah, we need. Yeah,
We're there.
Yeah. Plus, we need to, actually draw war games.
And that.
Okay, so they're giving us Reformer or China. All right, they hit. All right, that's too bad. All right, well.
So now we can do Che and try to pressure him.
Yep.
So Che, yeah, okay, let's do it. Okay, that's just enough. And something in Africa, Saharan.
Yeah, I like Saharan.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Okay. Okay, clear Columbia coup. Yep. All right. Do we want to try cooing that back?
Sure.
Yep.
Ah.
Eh.
Rolled a friggin' 2. All right. Well, I think we've got to overprotect Angola by the end of the next AR, and then we can if they don't go into Colombia here, we can go in there. Yeah, they're going to give it to us. All right. You want to go. What do you guys want to do here? We could go Greece, Turkey.
What about 2 France?
Yeah, we could go.
Why not France over?
Fine. Yeah, we could do
Oh,
France.
yeah, I was going to say France and one of the Mediterranean. Yeah.
Yeah, go Greece.
France, Greece. Great.
Good. We still want to overprotect Angola.
We still want to overprotect Angola. If we take Greece, that would even out country count, get us 1 away from Dom. But I guess there's EEU is coming and such, so maybe that's not great. I think maybe overprotect Angola.
We can also, if we overprotect Angola, we can and take 1 more non-battleground. We stop their Dom.
Yeah, Botswana. Yeah, maybe it's Angola, Botswana here. And we just need.
What's their last card, Michael?
Iran-Iraq war.
That's definitely worth the event for
Okay.
them.
Then maybe it's better to overprotect and then like poke Algeria.
Oh,
So that they don't event the war.
It
I'm
gives them
fine with
something
this.
to do.
I'm fine with that.
Hopefully we coup and Nigeria.
You want to do this?
what about? I'm not sure that I don't disagree, but I want to look at Europe and think about that.
So if we put two, we could do Angola to Greece. That evens out country count. It doesn't give us Dom, but it evens out country count.
Okay.
I don't know. I kind of like
And
South Africa
then-
Dom. Like this.
And just giving up on any chance in Europe.
Well, I mean, we can still put two in Greece
Well-
next turn. A 4-op into Greece and Yugoslavia still gives us Dom.
Yeah, and they still have the advantage in Europe, even if we were to take that.
Yeah, because Reformer's gone, but E EU.
2-2 is, yeah, I mean, it's pretty equal. We can get new countries as quickly as they
The,
can.
the added
too,
benefit of
you're
this
right.
is they will respond by taking Algeria back, and they won't event the war.
Right.
So we could just say, you know what, event the war. We're going to hope you miss because we're behind, and we'll take Greece. We could also do that.
Hmm.
What do you like, Scott?
I like this
You like this? Okay,
we have right here. Yeah.
Michael, you all right with this?
Yeah, I'm fine with this. Yeah, I'm fine with it.
All right, we are just 34 seconds behind pace, but we've got 9 minutes. We've got just a little under 9 minutes for each of the last two turns. God, we need to flip Africa so bad.
Third time's the charm on Nigeria.
Yeah. Ugh. Two really bad rolls there. Okay. Yeah. CIA? That's good. We get terrorism.
Well, that's our hold.
Kitchen. Yeah, I mean, this is a disaster. I guess terrorism's our headline. There's nothing else. Formosan's a huge problem for us as well. We're going to have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, so we're giving up war games. I guess it's terrorism.
Yeah, it's clearly terrorism, right, Michael?
Yeah, I think it's got to be.
I mean, yeah, and if they have green, we
Let's
just
do it,
lose
Pat.
and we shake their hands.
What is the battleground count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm guessing with 16. Is that right? And then that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Yeah, 16 to 13. So even flipping one doesn't get us there.
No.
That's really bad too. C'est la vie.
I guess we're spacing Chernobyl. Puppets? What's puppets do? Oh, puppets could make things ugly and central, and we have the scoring, so that's not great.
So hear me out on this. So arms is 3, Willie's 1, space is 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
If all of that worked, then war games we could potentially possibly get war games off if they can't get any VPs.
Okay.
So we're cooing with Formosan.
Yeah, I think it's got to be Formosa,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and
It's
then
the
they'll.
only
I mean,
card
Formosan.
we use.
So yeah, if we're cooing with Formosan, which I think we should. We're getting down, like we're kind of giving up in final. Because I mean, I'm fine with this plan though. I'm fine with it.
Yeah. I'd say go for it.
You want to do it? Let's do it. Well, we finally get the roll.
Fortunately,
That gives us
probably
Africa
gonna
Dom.
coup.
They're gonna coup. Yeah. That gave us Dom, so they're gonna coup and stop that.
All in on the. Oh no, I was gonna say all in with the Chernobyl coup, but that was our space card. Huh?
Yeah. Okay, let's say they coup with something other than a one op. What do we want to do then? Central is not getting any better for us and could be worse. Oh, that
That's
okay. Well, they probably have Asia.
okay. Well, we go on with our arms race plan, I
Right.
think, or war
But
games plan.
that's the play, right? We're just doing arms race.
We have Asia. That's it.
Michael, you go. You go with this. Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Justin, what are the rules? Ties count as ties in this series, in
Yes,
this
they do.
tournament?
Um, yes. So a tie is just a tie. But given that we have a loss already, like obviously on this board,
Well, there,
if you know we're definitely behind in final. So if we have an opportunity to take a tie, we should take one. I'd feel a lot better about it if we'd won
yeah,
our last game. Yeah.
there's 3 teams in each division.
Four teams in each division. 2 of them make it to the next round.
Okay. 2 advance. Okay. So 1-1-1 would give you an okay. I mean, that might advance, it might not.
Yeah. That's annoying. Okay. Oh wait, do not coup. We'll just coup Costa Rica. Okay.
So what about, I mean, do we want to try it right now, or do you want to just dump Central America?
I was thinking dump Central. I was thinking dump Central.
Because I think if they've got VPs, it probably is not going to make a difference, right?
Yeah. Yes. If they have VPs, it doesn't matter. And dumping Central maybe makes them less likely to think we have war games. Scott, are you okay just dumping Central here?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Maybe they can give us 1 VP for Africa.
Or that would have been nice. Okay, they hit. I guess it's space time, right, guys?
Showtime.
Or is it Willie first?
I,
Does it matter?
I would
Do
just
space
space.
first.
Okay. Well, we're going to see if they have it. Asia or South
Well,
America.
at least we're going to make them sweat.
Yeah.
Make them
If
sweat.
they don't have a VP here, I personally would say go for Willie because I feel like if they have a VP, they would play it now.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
don't
unless
have
they
the
do
borders,
something
yeah.
like break in Mideast. If they, like if they did that,
Right.
then we'd really have to consider, because you'd go from a tie to a loss,
Yeah.
depending on what they do.
We have to also think about God. Don't freaking play Missile Envy. But no, they won't play Missile Envy. I don't think with Cal potentially around. Although no, we wouldn't have spaced Chernobyl if we had Cal.
Unless we were really smart.
Yeah.
Super tricky.
So what? They only have Evil Empire, right? In the oh
What is that?
oh, I
Oh,
think this is a
just
Willy.
by itself?
Yeah.
Just played UN for ops.
I'm thinking they definitely don't have Asia, right? For scoring.
No, they scored it. They had it.
I don't think they don't. Are there any cards out there that they can get more than one VP? That's not
Well,
scoring.
obviously not Cal.
What? Special relationship. Special.
Oh, special. But if they had special, they would have just used it right there to take Greece.
Yeah, they would have just played that.
What's going on?
Obviously, we'll feel bad if they.
If they score 2, we'll feel bad. Iron Lady is 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, Evil
Evil
Empire's
Empire
one.
won.
If they do either
Reagan
of those, we're taking the
bombs,
top.
no.
I think
Yeah,
it's just
that's why I'm thinking this is.
it's make
I
them.
think
They have 3 cards
eventing
left.
makes.
It's make them have Asia, South America, special. Right. That's it.
I mean, they could do Missile Envy and Desperation
Yeah.
if they think they're going to lose, but
Rain is out there, right, as well.
Well, if they play
Rain
green,
is
we're going to lose
possible.
anyway.
wouldn't they have
Yeah.
headlined
Well,
that? What
we're
did they headline
forcing the
instead?
issue here.
They headlined.
Anyway, you can't be a coward.
They
You got
headline
to play
puppets.
with
Yeah,
it.
I think this is Willy.
We're doing it.
I think it's got to be
Yep.
a Willie. You just
Yeah.
you just got to go for the win.
You're right. We got to make them have it. All right, we're doing it. And if they have special, then we shake their hands. But I can't imagine. Okay, all right, guys. This is
Oh wow. Okay.
all right.
Yeah, we take the tie.
I think you take the tie with this hand, right?
Yep, not even
Yep.
a question. All right.
That was, I think, the best we were gonna get.
I'm very happy with that tie. That's 2 ties in 2 games against Sweden. Oh man, that's wild. That is wild.
That's -1. Let's see. +3. I don't think we're really not that far behind on the board, but with CIA and Kitchen, it's even worse.
Yeah, they
Of
have
course, they've
2
got the last
doms.
move advantage.
Yeah,
and
they have 2
behind
doms
card
to our
as well.
0.
I think they're definitely ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely winning, or not completely winning, but they're definitely ahead.
Yep.
But it wasn't. I don't even think it was like hopelessly far ahead.
Yep. Oh, they had Europe.
Yeah, but we got to give them Kitchen before they give
Yeah.
us Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was Kitchen? They had 2 more battlegrounds than us, right? Or just 1 more?
They had 3, but I think they're up by 1 right now.
Yeah.
1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've got the 15 to 14 on battlegrounds.
Yeah. So we could have tried some kind of hero realign on a battleground to dislodge them. But yeah, this was the better play.
Not even very many good options for that. I guess you go Argentina.
Only Argentina at -1. That's it.
But that's yeah.
No, and
we're
in
gonna have
fact,
to try
they-
a plus
they-
1 real.
Yeah.
You'd have to try a +1 realign.
Ugh. Okay.
All right, well. Game.
I'm sure we could go back and find 1 VP worth of better plays that we could have made, but yeah, I mean it was a close one. Anyway. All right, guys. Any final thoughts before we wrap up, Michael?
Nope. Good game.
Scott?
No, yeah.
All
No,
right.
that's it for me.
Thanks everybody for watching. That was fun. We will do another. We'll have one more team game. We've got to play Team Spain. So I will work on scheduling that. But until next time, for Scott Senna and Michael Stryker, this is Justin Abramson. That was fun, but now it's done. So long, everybody.